been fiddling around bloody long enough as
Well,
it
I'm
is.
finding all the rusty ones, I'm just chopping them up.
Yeah, what about the bloody paint? Have you bought the paint yet?
Yeah.
Well, it's going to go hard before you use it, isn't it? How's that wheel cart going?
Still going.
Still going?
Glad I got rid of the car.
Oh, yeah. So am I. Bloody way you used to drive it.
Nice.
You couldn't even drive it in here. Don't worry about the wheel fence. Over there, you knocked the old fence down with a car, you.
Through my bowl.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Of course you did.
Not going to hit it hard enough.
I moved into Petersham about 5.5 years ago, and I first came to the Petersham Bowling Club really out of curiosity. I really enjoy small clubs and local community spaces.
When I came into this club, there was a really lovely sense. It was like we were old friends. It was that sense of spirit I found an affinity with.
So I rocked it in, and I really liked it as kind of as a space, if you like. But it was absolutely dead. I mean, there was nobody here.
It was good to be the president, yes. Yeah, years and years of being here, it's, you sort of get attached to it, you know what I mean? We get our rough times, we get our good times. We got a bit desperate because we were going bad for money, and a developer come along.
The next thing that we hear is that the club's struggling, it's not paying its bills, and their only option was, well, we now need to sell some space. But would it involve losing the bottom green and tendering it out for 100 years to a childcare centre? There was a meeting where it was called to community to come in and vote on whether we accept the tender.
At the meeting, it was very clear that there were two factions. There was the board wanting to make this sale, and there was the members who were just completely opposed to it.
We were going to get big money. We were going to get 1.8 million for the bottom green.
That last board really kind of had to cop a lot at that meeting. They really did. There was a lot of people with lots and lots of points of view.
I was upset. Yeah, I was upset because we could have renovated the club and put $1 million in the bank, and we'd have sat back for quite a fair while.
The community was saying no, they didn't want that to happen.
The whole of the old board resigned at that point and stood down and went, well, if you're not going to take that option, that's what we've proposed. We're all standing down. We're not running again.
Petersham Bowling Club started May 29th, 1897. Our club forebears thought in terms of possibilities, which is precisely how we've had to think in order to give the club back its new lease on life today. The building and the grounds were indicative of the decay. It looked run down, it looked derelict, it looked unloved. It looked like there was nobody home and that nobody really cared. And I wanted to.
We made lots of changes. We got the bocce boys back. The bocce boys are fantastic, and they just went, we want to bowl here. Your greens are absolutely atrocious. Graham, the greenkeeper from out of Canterbury, he's fantastic.
Hi, I'm Graham Pentecost. I've been a greenkeeper for 30 years. I was asked to come here by the Italian bocce boys to see if I can help with their green. It's been a real challenge to get it right.
The greens were in such a sad state, and I'd get the white ball and I'd roll it out, and because it was brown and there were divots in it, it wouldn't even bowl in a straight line, so it would bowl across the rink, and then it would bounce across to like the next one. So I'd go, okay, so we're just going to move the mat down a bit, and we'd start on the next rink. It was like an embarrassment, it really was. This place is a space that parents can take their children, and we really knew from the beginning that the families were a big part of our business.
We do things like Street of Origin, street mates against mates and families against families. It's just a great way to actually have a nice time together without the traditional rules and regulations, and we think that's important in our community.
We've got a film night starting, we've got some trivia coming, Green Beats, having DJs on the green once a month over summer.
We want to have the community participate in all of those activities here at the Bowling Club.
We put in a Thai bistro, or restaurant if you like. It's now called Thai on the Green. We knew that food was the cornerstone of any good club, and we found an operator who had experience and had a reputation of producing good food. So it's a really special place that you can kind of sit here, look out the window and have this amazing sort of playground outside where you can have dinner and you can have a drink, and the kids are part of that. Families and children, big part of what we do. Big part of it, on many levels.
Oh, I love the club. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we've come a long way. We really have, and it's quite emotional actually talking about that. What I know about the club's place in the community heart is that with her, we're made better people. I know because I am.